Back to Good Day Big Bear. Thanks for staying tuned. This is Marline Cain.
Hey, good morning.
Now, you brought 4 hats today.
At least.
so you must live in Big Bear.
I must live in Big Bear, absolutely. Multi-hatted. Yeah.
As almost all of us are.
That's right.
Somebody asked me the other day, so how are you enjoying being retired? I said, I'm
Oh,
loving
God,
it.
retired.
The definition of retirement, for those of you, because, we're a huge retirement community.
We are.
Most of us that live here have moved up and retired.
Many have.
Retirement is doing exactly what you want every day of your life.
My father laughed at me, though, when I said, well, we'll probably semi-retire when we move to Big Bear, and we'll have more time.
Well, think about it. Now, wait a minute.
Up.
What is the definition of time?
Rolling on the floor.
Definition of time. We should be over there. Okay. With that one? Okay. We're on that one.
Oh, okay.
Definition of time. One of the explanations of time is how much you can get done in it.
Oh, is that right?
Right.
Ah, okay.
So see how much more you're doing with that same 24-hour day now? So you do have more time.
Well, at least you're doing what you want to do. That's the main thing. And I love what I do. So
one of the things we're going to talk about, MoonShine and Mayhem. If you didn't make it this last weekend, sorry for it.
Yeehaw.
This was, so many times, not to put too fine an edge on it, but those people that coordinate big events and have auctions and silent auctions and, all these things, they tend to be, long.
Waiting.
They seem to kind of drag on.
Man, we were moving.
We moved right along.
We had things happening almost every half an hour.
Oh, it was fantastic.
And I want to thank John publicly for what a wonderful job. You were our host.
Thanks. I had a lot of fun doing
Fabulous job.
Had a lot of fun doing
Wonderful job, and we really appreciate all your
Well, where else can you throw people
ad-libs.
in jail, beg for money, and
dance
and
right.
music, and it was
Right.
all that stuff.
Right.
So MoonShine Mayhem traditionally has been the big fundraiser for the chamber, for you to do all kinds of things.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And that's really important to us because we're a membership organization, but the member dues alone do not support our budget.
They're not that much.
No, it's very reasonable to join the chamber. So we augment that with 2 or 3 events per year. And so the MoonShine and Mayhem is our biggest event, really, of the year, and we want to thank everybody who came out and supported us. It helps us fund programs and initiatives to help the whole community. Great. So thank you so much.
Little tweak on it this year. You did several things different.
Right.
But one, you had a dance competition.
I'm
all for that.
Yeah, I'm sure you like that.
Anytime you want to do that, we had a good time. And each one of these couples was raising money for a charity.
Right, we had
not just the chamber.
That's right. We try to change things up every year. And this year we wanted to be able to help other organizations in the Valley. And the idea was have a dance contest and have each couple dance for the charity of their choice. And then the money raised would go to the charities as well as the chamber. And so we had 11 charities represented. Right. It was a great first effort.
While you read, can you read through those real quick there? And while we're doing that, Shay, can we put on some pictures of this as background? Because we don't want to be long and boring.
Richard Miller
we do have phone call. Let's do that. You're live on Channel 6. Good morning.
Good morning. It's Gloria.
Hi.
Hello, Gloria.
I am out of jail.
Hey, there you are.
Hey, real quick, like Marlene.
Yes.
You did an awesome job, and everybody in the chamber to organize this event. And I had so many comments last night, not from me, but that this was the best one that the chamber has ever done.
Thank you.
Thanks to John. Thanks to the dancing for the different groups up here that are nonprofit. It was so much fun, and thank you again, Marlene and John. You're doing an awesome job. I'll get off the air quick.
Oh, thank you, Gloria, very much. Appreciate your comments.
Gloria was one of our jailbirds.
She was. She raised money for us.
We jailed 3 people.
She was Margarita Mead.
Well, she was in jail with 2 guys.
You know what? That never even came up.
Right there you go. No wonder she had a big smile. Dick Shaw and Jim Wyatt.
Right. They were other 2 jailbirds, and they did an awesome job raising money for us. Yes, we had a wonderful time. We have over 300 attendees. And the charities, I was going to mention the charities that were there, represented by our dancers real quick. Bear Valley Education Trust, the Old Miners Association, the Tech Trek program by the American Association of University Women, the Lighthouse Project, Soroptimists International, Doves, the Older Adult Services of Lutheran Social Services, Bear Valley Meals on Wheels, and the Hospital Auxiliary, and the Bear Valley Historical Society, and the Big Bear Valley Hummingbird Project.
Great stuff. And I know we don't have, it's only an hour show. So you cannot really talk about all the people that donated for the
my gosh,
for the different auctions and things that were going on.
So many. You know, I just a big thank you to everyone who donated, from our businesses to our locals to our volunteers to visitors to part-timers. I want to thank our special event chair, Karen Michael, our staff, Pam Scannell, our outgoing CEO, Sarah Russ, of course you, as I mentioned, all our chamber auxiliary, all the chamber ambassadors. They just, it takes everybody to put this on. So I really want to give a big tip of the hat to all of our volunteers.
It was really something. And how many items did you have in that silent auction?
We had well over 100.
Is that right?
Right.
Wow.
Right.
And then we had, what did we have, 20 or some odd major, I mean, big stuff.
We had, live auction.
We had trips to Vegas. We had a week on a houseboat for 20.
Yeah,
we had cruises. We had
there were
snow
some bargains
blowers.
too. Yeah, we did.
Wow.
We did. And it was just, Riffenberg's donated the snow blowers. And we very much appreciate that. And again, a big thank you to everyone. You're right. It would take an hour to list everybody. But we hope to see you all next year when we do it again.
Like I said, one of the things you're doing is some of this money is going to charities, and you're going to award that when?
Yes. Thank you for bringing that up. This Thursday, March 1st, at the Pine Summit Conference Center is the monthly Power Lunch or Chamber Luncheon. And at this luncheon this Thursday at 11:30, we will be distributing all the funds raised to all the charities. So please come on out and support your favorite charity. And
that's open to everybody. You don't have to be a chamber member.
Oh, not at all.
It's a couple bucks more.
Right. It's $15 for members and $20 for non-members. And again, we're going to award all the money and distribute all the monies raised this Thursday at the luncheon at Pine Summit Conference Center.
And if you don't know where that is, that's now the new Salvation Army Pine Summit.
Right.
It's right up Wren Boulevard. So right off the boulevard. Where's Wren? It's what's on the corner there? Anybody know? Landmark?
That's that one with
the roundhouse. The roundhouse. The roundhouse.
It's a lovely
property rental. And the appliance repair, the roundhouse there, right across from, Napa there. Wren. W-R-E-N. Take Wren, head up the hill, and when you dead end, you're there at the Pine Summit.
It's a wonderful facility. Salvation Army has been very gracious to us. And if you're not sure, you can always call the chamber to register or find out more information, and that's 866-4607.
Or you can get a link to that from the Channel 6 website.
That's right.
Channel6BigBear.com. Outstanding event, Marlene. Thank you so much. And you have one other thing we're talking about that's going on tomorrow.
Right. The American Association of University Women, one of my hats, as well as Barely Speaking Toastmasters, are sponsoring a high school speech contest tomorrow night, 6 o'clock at MWD. The topic is bullying. So what? And we are opening
bullying. So what?
That is the whole topic.
Well, I can tell you what.
High school students, it's open to any actively enrolled high school student. If you have not yet enrolled and you're a high school student and you can put together a 5-minute speech on this topic of bullying, come on out to the MWD at 5:30 and we'll get you in on the contest.
Outstanding. Outstanding. And we'll have a link for that on the website right after the show as well. Thank you, Marlene. Appreciate you coming on this morning. I know you're counting money and distributing prizes and all kinds of stuff this morning.
Right on, but thanks for having me.
Thanks
I appreciate
for your time. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes and talk about more school stuff going on right here in the Valley with Phil Hamilton and his, I think it's et al.
Et al.
The party, et al. We'll be right back.